Welcome back to the Road Excess podcast, The Road Ahead. My name's Freddie, and in this episode, we'll discuss some summer driving tips. As temperatures rise once more, the importance of keeping cool on the roads is back under the spotlight, so buckle in and enjoy the ride. I don't know about you where you are, but it's starting to feel nice and warm again. With temperatures hitting 30 degrees centigrade once more here in the UK, it's important for anyone driving to make sure they plan ahead, because you literally never know what might be around the corner. Before you set out on your next adventure, here are some top 5 tips when driving during a hot summer. Tip number 1, make sure you have performed a full vehicle maintenance check. The last thing anyone wants to do is to break down on a summer road trip, or any trip for that matter. You definitely don't want to be the one that breaks down in one of those smart motorway lanes either. I kind of laugh at that phrase because they're really not smart motorway lanes at all. They're actually very dangerous, but maybe that's for another podcast episode. So before you set out, do the basics. Check your oil levels and tyre pressures, fill up your screen wash, and even clean the wipers. You should also double check that your aircon is working too, and that your windscreen is clean. Tip number 2, keep your cool. Always make sure you're traveling with plenty of water. It sounds a bit negative, but take more than you need for the journey, just in case you do have to wait by the side of a road for any length of time. Make sure you have the fans running and the aircon on, and that the vehicle is at a comfortable temperature. Of course, you can open the windows, but this often reduces fuel efficiency by increasing drag, but on really hot days, it also lets the warm air into the vehicle. Tip number 3, plan your route. If you can, plan your route in advance to avoid known bottlenecks or traffic jams. Road Access, for example, optimizes volunteer driver routes, and the Driver Portal app can navigate drivers around heavy traffic at peak times via the integrated navigation options. Not only will this save you time and fuel, it will also not leave you stationary for long periods in hot temperatures. Tip number 4, practice safe driving habits. Make sure you take regular breaks to combat fatigue. Don't drive for 5 hours straight. Make sure you take a break every 2 to 3 hours for about 20 minutes. You should also make sure you're traveling at a safe distance to the car in front of you, especially on motorways. You never know when someone might suddenly stop, even when driving through roadworks. If you can, wear sunglasses to reduce the sun's glare and enhance your vision from the bright sun. Tip number 5, plan for the worst. Sometimes things happen outside of your control, so overplan. Keep some food or protein bars with you, take extra water, and perhaps even some electrolyte tablets. When traveling with others, make sure all occupants are accounted for. Keep a first aid kit in the car at all times, along with a spare tire too. It's always good to carry a torch, jump leads, spare mobile chargers, and battery packs as well. Some of this is pretty basic, but sometimes we all need a gentle reminder. It's the little things that make the difference. When you arrive at your destination, for example, try to park your vehicle under the shade, if it's not already been taken by everyone else. Whilst it might seem counterintuitive to keep drinking water, as you might need to stop more often, dehydration can lead to fatigue, which is a significant factor in the cause of road accidents.
If you're enjoying our podcast, The Road Ahead, why not join our community and continue the conversation? Simply visit our website at roadaccess.com/community to keep connected. Now, let's get back to the podcast.
Due to the increased numbers of people traveling at peak times over the summer months, planning summer adventures and even day-to-day trips can sometimes take more preparation than usual. Roadworks, heavy traffic, and sometimes even unpredictable weather can all increase the risk of slow traffic and a roadside breakdown and even an accident. Always try to anticipate the actions of other road users and never let the red mist descend. It's not worth it. It's hot enough already. Try to keep the latest traffic and weather updates coming in during your journey. If you can, use a sat-nav or sat-nav app on your phone that is securely fastened or holstered whilst driving. It's amazing how often a sat-nav has got me out of a jam. But make sure you don't touch your phone whilst driving. 6 points on your license and a £200 fine is no summer treat anyone needs. Hopefully these tips have helped, but come on now, it's the summer and the most enjoyable season to drive in all year. Until next time on The Road Ahead, stay safe and enjoy the hot weather. And as ever, thanks for listening.